Before we get into the video, check the description and join our daily giveaways.
In this aid, we will voice our own and market's perspective on RLC future while examining iexec RLC cost estimate for 2022 and then some, which especially is genuinely critical. If it's not too much trouble, in every practical sense, remember that you ought to believe this and any fundamentally other expectation with some hesitancy, since foreseeing anything, all things considered, is an unpleasant errand, entirely alone foreseeing the fate of a novel, exceptionally unpredictable monetary resource like iexec RLC. Presently, we should head into it amazingly. Before we dive sort of profound into the iexec RLC value expectation and answer questions in the event that RLC in every practical sense is a wise venture or not, for what reason will RLC succeed or come up short, or for what reason will iexec RLC value rise or drop, we should rapidly generally toss a look at what really is RLC and its to-date history in a very large manner. RLC price prediction for the next 90 days. The kind of entire crypto world basically is on an edge of an undeniable, especially bear market in an unobtrusive manner. Bitcoin has especially drooped half from its unsurpassed sort of high in the midst of a more extensive market fundamentally drops affected by seething expansion and U.S. Fed rate increments. Financial backers are selling hazardous resources and moving into, in every way that really matters, more steady business sectors. Crypto generally is as yet seen as an exceptionally dangerous truly play, and consequently the auction in a fundamentally significant manner. Our algo still sees a sum especially green in 2022, particularly in every way that really matters, second piece of the year. This essentially is truly reflected in our 2022 expectations, which explicitly is very huge. At the present time, Bitcoin actually needs to truly find a neighborhood base before we can move in the genuinely inverse course and generally alter the course, kind of in spite of prevalent thinking. When Bitcoin gets comfortable the new cost range, altcoins will fundamentally begin to do likewise. We by and large have seen this situation many times in the removed and later history, or so they thought. Our cost expectation model is negative for the really next 90 days, with a smidgen of a positively trending market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2, or so they by and large thought. We in every practical sense, expect whales and other in every practical sense, greater players in the market to wrap up filling their sacks around that time, which will cause a run-of-the-mill and unexpected crypto spike in a kind of enormous manner. Group made a cost expectation model with a complex way to deal with crypto that considers both specialized investigation and essential evaluation of each venture. Essentials that we sort of assess are group, tokenomics, use case, local area, showcasing endeavors, liquidity and trade accessibility, publicity and speculative potential, and a few truly other really restrictive elements created in our crypto lab in an unobtrusive way. iexec RLC price prediction 2022 in an unpretentious manner. Most of specialists sort of concur that this fundamentally bear market will endure essentially for the principal quarter of 2022 preceding. We see a few adjustment in little pattern inversions. Expectation model brings market feeling into a record and responds as needs be. Underneath explicitly is a month-by-month breakdown of 2022. 2022 September -17.68%, $0.9835. 2022 October -30.65%, $0.8285. 2022 November -29.41%, $0.8433. 2022 December -23.20%, $0.9175. 2023 Jan -16.17%, $1 in a sort of enormous manner. 2023 February -10.60%, $1.07, or so they thought. 2023 Mar -8.31%, $1.10. 2023 April -3.79%, $1.15, which explicitly is very critical. 2023 May -3.73%, $1.15 incredibly. 2023 June plus 4.63%, $1.25, really in opposition to prevalent thinking. 2023 July plus 12.63%, $1.35, in opposition to prevalent thinking. 2023 August plus 14.00%, $1.36. RLC price prediction 2025, which truly is genuinely critical. Our forecast model sees RLC coming to $2.34 in 2025. What will RLC sort of be fundamentally worth in 5 years? The cost of RLC in 5 years could lie around $2.08. iexec coin price prediction 2030 to 2040. What iexec RLC will be worth in 2030, lovely in spite of mainstream thinking. Our determining model sees iexec RLC coming to $5.85 in 2030 in an essentially significant manner. What iexec RLC will be worth in 2040, or so they explicitly thought. Our estimating model sees iexec RLC coming to $11.71 in 2040 amazingly. Will iexec RLC basically supplant, explicitly outperform, overwhelm Bitcoin, in spite of prevalent thinking? No, iexec RLC won't for the most part supplant or fundamentally surpass BTC. Might iexec RLC at any point really reach $10? Indeed, iexec RLC could reach $10 toward the finish of 2022, in opposition to mainstream thinking. Could iexec RLC at any point basically reach $100, which essentially is very huge? No, our expectation model sees no opportunities for iexec RLC to truly reach $100 in the short or midterm period. Could iexec RLC at any point explicitly reach $1,000? No, our expectation model sees no opportunities for iexec RLC to reach $1,000 in the short or midterm period in an exceptionally enormous manner. Is iexec RLC worth purchasing? We basically are promoters of tolerably dangerous money management. Contribute the majority of exceptionally your crypto portfolio in BTC, half, 35% in a bushel of enormous cap coins and the rest in little ventures with gigantic potential gain. Thus, in this unique situation, iexec RLC is fundamentally worth purchasing amazingly. Is iexec RLC a genuinely wise interest in an unobtrusive manner? iexec RLC is, very much like any remaining cryptographic forms of money, a dangerous speculation. It truly does explicitly have in every practical sense, higher likelihood of going up than down as a result of a kind of good use case, very much planned tokenomics, dynamic local area and in every way that really matters.